On Fishing with Gussie, we take advantage of a nice fall day and go after some giants on Lake of the Woods. This fish will knock your socks off. Fishing with Gussie is proudly sponsored by and uses Shimano rods and reels. Visit Shimano.ca for all the specs.
All right, folks, it's a beautiful fall day here in Ontario, Sunset Country, and you can see the big bridge in behind us. This is downtown Keewatin, Ontario, and we're heading out on Lake of the Woods. I got my friend Sean McAughey with me, and we're gonna go chase some toothy critters today. So focusing on pike, and we're in an area that has some muskies, so you never know, we might get a little luck there. But pike fishing, you know, once you get into that midsummer and later into the season, pike fishing's pretty good. They get out on the main lake on rocks, and that's kind of the stuff that we're gonna be focusing on today. So we'll get this big boat rolling and take a little ride down the lake and see if we can't hunt down some big pike. Right now we're fishing one of the most popular big fish spots in the north end of the lake, called the bus stop, and you can see the sign up there. It's just a big main lake point and big reef. If you look out behind us here, it's big water. And when I used to do a lot of guiding, we'd fish this for muskies and catch pike all the time. So that's kind of why we're giving it a quick shot today. Just had a nice one follow up. They're not like muskies. Muskies kind of don't really get too scared of the boat, and they'll hang around. Pike always follow up, see the boat, and bail out. So that's what happened on that one. We got something good though, buddy. Nice pike. That's what we're looking for. You know, we could go back into the shallow bays in the weeds and catch a lot of small fish. But the kind that we're after, these ones like this, are living out here on the main lake. The other thing I forgot today was my big Fraybill big kahuna net, which is pretty nice for handling these big critters. Whoa. Watch those hooks, boss. Sweet, buddy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome. That hook just kind of, one of the hooks came out right when you were grabbing it. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, hopefully that's a good start, buddy.
Yeah. Nice.
Pike like that are the kind that we want to see. Yeah. And
nice big healthy fish for sure.
Yeah.
Out here feeding on bait fish and whatever else they can get their teeth on too.
Okay, well, we'll get this boat off the rocks, get this fish back, and see if we can catch a couple more. Happy camper.
Yeah, good job, bud.
Sweet.
Sure.
You know what? You get those fish like that. They're not those little hammer handles. They're tough and they're a lot of fun to catch. I set the hook there and I thought I had like a big muskie on it. Felt pretty good. So.
Well, you're one up. Now I gotta play catch up.
Okay, we'll get back out off this point again and
put another one in the boat.
GPS is pretty sweet for doing this. We're fishing, you know, off of an island, but we're offshore a bit, and I can kind of follow the contour on my map on the GPS and just sort of stay on the outside of all this structure out here. I might have had a bite there actually. Tangled me up. My bait of choice today is this Jackal Squad Minnow jerkbait, 1/28 size. That means it's 128 millimeters. So any of the jackal lures, they have a number by them. That's just the size of the lure. But you know, these squad minnows, used them a lot over the past year bass fishing, and they're great for smallmouths. This is the biggest size they make, and the pike really like them too. So they have a lot of nice colors and really a loud jerk bait. I mean, you can hear that thing rattling. And this water out here isn't super clear, so having a little bit of noise, I think is a good thing. So that's the bait. Sean's throwing a gold colored one, just to kind of mix up the colors a little bit. And then if we get catching them better on one over the other, then we can both switch it up and throw the hot color. And both using Shimano flipping sticks, crucial in the crucial line, and they're medium heavy 7.7s, so they're actually not a real stiff rod, and they're pretty good for fishing these baits. And you got some muscle if you hook up with a big fish. As far as the line goes, 50-pound Power Pro, 50 or 40-pound Power Pro, super slick. And I really like the super slick line on my bait casting reels, particularly. It casts really good. It's smooth, and then we're using a 7-to-1 gear ratio reel. It's pretty windy out here right now, but yeah, 7-to-1. So it's a fast reel. We want to fish these baits fast, cover water, get those fish's attention, but not give them a lot of time to look at it and think about it. So just you picture that bait's going by them pretty quick, and they've got a second to decide whether they want to bite it or not. And that's a pretty good triggering mechanism for pike. And if you've ever fished for them before, or you fish anywhere in northwestern Ontario, you catch pike, you know what I'm talking about.
Are we gonna land this beauty? Find out next.
Power Pro Super Slick 8 is smooth as silk and casts like a bullet. Enhanced body technology makes it thinner, stronger, smoother, and quieter. Use brown in the wood, green in the weeds, and yellow for high-vis fishing situations. Power Pro Super Slick, unleash the power with none of the noise.
Everything you'll need to keep your engine running this winter can be found right here at Devil's Gap Marina. They're full service and open all year round, so you can relax in the car and keep warm. Or not. All of those convenience store items with none of those convenience store prices. From snack foods to fishing lures, service with a smile, and the most affordable gas on the lake. Devil's Gap Marina, located at the end of Matheson Bay Road on beautiful Lake of the Woods. Why should you choose Rema Roofing? Maybe because they guarantee a free estimate within 48 hours of the initial call. Or because they're quality BP certified installers with a lifetime warranty on materials. You choose them because they have a 10-year workmanship guarantee with special rates for contractors and have been family owned and operated since 1988. They honor their scheduled commitments, but best of all, Rema Roofing does it right the first time.
Goodyear, chosen to get through tough winters. And the tire dealers you choose for great service trust Goodyear too. Their experience with winter tire care inspires the expert service they pass on to you. Goodyear, more driven.
Do you think about boating all year long? Wood Lake Marine will help you hit the lake in style, as their high-quality marine products are sure to please. Let their award-winning staff tour you around the showroom of top-of-the-line new and used boats and other recreational products that are sure to exceed your expectations, but not your budget. Wood Lake Marine, delivering the ultimate boating experience. Call or click today.
This is the kind of stuff that we're fishing. You can see we just pulled off of the spot, but a big structure, you know. We had a big island here. So what we did, we came and fished the wind's blowing out of the south today. The wind was blowing in on this. We came up this side, fished this little shoal, and then we actually went around, fished another spot, came back and went around this reef, and we actually caught a nice fish right here. So that's so you can see where we kind of spun it around a little bit there. But these big structures are the types of places that are gonna hold those real big fish. And I mean, muskies and pike, that's the kind of stuff. You look at a map, and those real big structures that stick out are the ones that you want to focus your time on, and that's where you're going to find those biggest fish.
So we're fishing these jerk baits today. We're using a real kind of faster cadence. We're doing a lot of jerks and pauses just when so these baits, when you jerk them, they have a real erratic action. And then when you pause them, they suspend. So you're jerking them through the water column, then you're pausing them. And then if all goes planned on the pause, or sometimes during the jerk, you get a fish to strike. But you like to change up your speeds. A lot of times one guy will fish faster than the other guy, or a little bit harder jerks, and then see which speed the fish are liking, and then kind of put together a pattern to make the rest of the day work out. So I'm fishing a little bit faster than Jeff right now. He's got the fish so far, so I might have to switch up to his style, but I'll keep going a little bit faster here for a while and see how that works out.
Yeah. That's a nice fish, whatever it is. Staying down. He's gonna go nuts here in a sec. Oh yeah. That's why you want look at the size of that pike. Wow. That is cool. I'm glad I'm doing the catching here and not having to do the grabbing, because without a net in the boat, it's not real fun. Want me to grab that one, Sean? I don't see you being real eager to help me out. There we go, we got him. So if you don't have a net, grab him by the tail. Wow, that's sweet, buddy. I'm gonna come around here.
Wow.
You hold him, and I'm gonna be dentist.
Yeah, you go ahead with that. Look at the belly on that thing.
You got a good grip on him?
Yeah, I got him.
Ugh, there we go. Hooks are out. Yeah, when they got bellies like that, and oh man, those are the pike you want to catch, boy.
Big ones.
Get out of those shallow weeds. Get out on these rocks, and
big water, big fish.
That's where you're gonna find these big pike. So, all right. Well, we'll get him back. I can feel him kicking. He wants to go. Sean, you better switch up to that minnow color, bud.
Apparently. I'm getting worked.
Wow. Another nice big beauty. Look at that. They are just absolutely eating those baits up. That's why you want to use a wire leader. You can see that's a pretty big bait that fish got, and it's swallowed. Here, we'll come around this side, and then the wind's not blowing us onto the boat. I got this. I can grab this one, buddy. Ooh. Yeah, we are gonna need some pliers. You do gotta be kind of careful trying to grab these things when in the gills, because you don't know exactly where those hooks are. But that's what you call eating the bait right there. So let's see if we can't get in here and. Okay, so he's not actually hooked that bad. No hooks in the gill, so that's good. One little one stuck in there. I'm gonna go in from the other side. Okay. We got dentist McAughey here. All right.
Here for moral support
and
dentistry work.
Oh. Okay, we just about got her. All right, clear. Fish is happy. Not quite as big as that last one, but still a pretty nice pike.
They're big, healthy
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah, they're fun. Look at that, he's kind of got something on his.
Little growth.
Probably at one time or another got caught, and that's just a re-scarring from getting caught before. But they're nice chunky fish. They're not skinny, that's for sure. All right, well, we're gonna take a break, let this fish go, and we'll be back with some more pike action on Lake of the Woods. Woo!
More giants are coming up, but first learn why size does matter.
Big pike. Whoa. Here we go. Hey, get over here. I got a hot tip for you. Shimano has redesigned the Cronarch, Corrado, and Sidecar bait cast reels, the Sustain and Stratic spinning reels, as well as the crucial Compre, Claris, and Convergence line of rods. Get down to your local dealer and check it out. Competitive anglers, watch for the Shimano Platinum Angler program. They've got some great rewards for anglers that use Shimano products.
There's no place like this.
Why should you choose Rema Roofing? Maybe because they guarantee a free estimate within 48 hours of the initial call. Or because they're quality BP certified installers with a lifetime warranty on materials. You choose them because they have a 10-year workmanship guarantee with special rates for contractors and have been family owned and operated since 1988. They honor their scheduled commitments. But best of all, Rema Roofing does it right the first time.
Countryside Manor Bed and Breakfast welcomes you to elegance, comfort, and value. If you're looking for a relaxing place to spend your evening in northwestern Ontario, our log-built bed and breakfast manor on top of the hill will surpass your expectations. So grab a book, recline by the fire while you watch the sunset over the river valley, and awaken to a delicious breakfast. For that unique bed and breakfast experience, rest your head at Countryside Manor Bed and Breakfast.
Welcome to Bobby's Corner, where we work hard to provide the latest and greatest tackle products for our customers.
So let us reel you in with our one-on-one customer service and our unique quality Canadian-made gifts.
For 50 years, Bobby's Sport Shop has been Northwestern Ontario's most popular vacation destination for anglers, hunters,
And anybody else who stops in.
so come and visit Bobby's Corner on the Trans-Canada Highway in Vermilion Bay.
Those are your baits right there, the Jackal Squad minnows, and they make a 115, which is more of the size that I like to use for smallmouths, pike like that one too, and then the 128, which is a big one for smallmouths. These are a premium bait. So here's my box, and you can see I've only got a little section in this box for the big baits, for the 128s. A couple gold ones here. There's all my 115s, and then they also make a little 95, which is, you know, a really good smallmouth size. And I've got more of those in here than anything probably, but the Plano Guide Series box, nice and dry. They've got the rubber seal around the tray. These are high-end lures. You want to definitely take care of them, so get a good box to keep them in, keep them dry, and you're gonna catch lots of fish. I've caught walleyes, bass, pike, lake trout in the spring, caught everything on these baits, anywhere across northwestern Ontario, across Canada. Nice, another nice beauty. Whoa, jumper, thinks he's a bass.
Yeah.
I'm still casting here, I want to catch one too. Just muscling you a little bit, huh, bud?
Got the right rod for it though.
Yeah. Okay. That one's hooked a little more pleasant for us to deal with. They're tough. Okay. This is where the big net is kind of handy, but we'll make do. Okay, I'll hold them. You grab those pliers. Okay, and pop those out. So look at that thing, how wide it is. Just not a real big one, but nice chunk. Those are the kind that
grow into really big ones.
Yeah. So yeah, he's perfect, man. Beautiful colors on them. They're real pretty when they got that little bit of orange on there. Sweet, buddy. Well,
time to get your bigger one.
Time to catch another one. You. A few of those fish I caught, the bait was totally down their mouth, you know, out of sight. So they will bite you off if you're
brave enough to go without a leader.
Yeah. We lose enough of them when we're bass fishing. You know, when you get these nice fall days like this, it's we have a long winter here in northern Ontario, so it's good to get out and catch something. You know, fall fishing, whether it's pike or muskies or crappies or bass, walleyes, fishing is good in the fall. And I don't know what it is, but the colder water, whether it's spring or fall or even winter, that's a pretty big one there, boss. Whoa. He just came up and smoked me right by the boat. Whoa. Come here. Just a mouthful of teeth jumping around there. Whoa. Okay, baby. He's not hooked too bad. It's sort of deep. You can see that he just ate it like a cookie. Pliers, bud? Okay, this guy he's bleeding a little bit, but there we go. Got that hook out. He's gonna be just fine. You know what, if I do this again in the future, you could pinch those barbs on that thing and that would be totally fine. Be a little easier for getting those hooks out, but man, what an afternoon of catching nice big pike on Lake of the Woods. That is fun, baby. Wow. There it goes.
The warm fall sun is sure making it easy to pull in the big ones, and we take a look back on the early days of Sunset Country.
Hey, get over here. I got a hot tip for you. Shimano has redesigned the Cronarch, Corrado, and Sidecar baitcast reels, the Sustain and Stratic spinning reels, as well as the crucial Compre, Claris, and Convergence line of rods. Get down to your local dealer and check it out. Competitive anglers, watch for the Shimano Platinum Angler program. They've got some great rewards for anglers that use Shimano products.
Napa Auto Pro. Keeps cars, and sometimes their drivers, young a long time.
There's no place like this.
Lund boats have been built for anglers by anglers since 1948, so they know what they're doing. I rely on them for all of my fishing, whether I'm in a tournament, guiding, or just going out for fun with my buddies. They have the best warranty in the business. You owe it to yourself to go check them out. Head down to your nearest Lund dealer. They'll be able to look after you. Good fishing.
Even before the roads were built in northwestern Ontario and it was only trains heading in and out of the area, the fishing industry boomed. Sunset Country lakes were widely known to be full with nets of fresh, healthy fish in our pristine waters. Back in 1885, it was the start of commercial fishing on Lake of the Woods, with nets that could catch hundreds in one foul swoop. Both the Canadians and the Americans pulled tens of thousands each year, and by the 20th century, it had grown exponentially. And as you can imagine, at this rate, there was a huge impact on the fish populations themselves. At only 3 cents a pound for pike and 4 cents for walleye, fish was definitely a hot commodity. And of course, hit hardest was lake sturgeon, nearly extinguished and still to this day on the Canadian side. There's an all-out ban on harvesting these fish.
Okay, he's behaving right now pretty good.
Wait till you grab on him.
Wait till I grab him, yeah. Wow, that's a... Whoa. We would have got points for that,
powerful.
You know, if we had a net. I just got sprayed pretty nice.
We're playing deep sea rules though. You touch the leader, it counts.
All right, try this again here. I'm gonna be wet. This is a thick pike. Whoa.
Wow. Look at that thing.
Just gonna get another handle on him. Look at that.
Pliers there. Look at that big wide thing.
Pliers are
underneath your feet.
Right here.
Okay.
Getting a little help from Shelly.
She's multitasking. Yeah, you
want to take them? Because I don't have the best grip on them. Okay. You hold on to her. I'll get that last hook. No, fish was not hooked bad at all.
You crushed that thing beside the boat.
I could have a little bit manlier pliers too, you know, but yeah.
Get this big fish back in the water here. Whew. Nice big healthy fish like that. Give him a minute to revive. She's gonna be ready to go. See you later. Woo. A little goodbye spray for us. Another great fish. Whew. That was fun.
Fishing with Gussie proudly uses and is sponsored by Jackal Lures.